Hey everybody's Cam here once again. We're going to take a look at AMC and GameStop in this video. It's Saturday, March 27th, so we're going to look at the upcoming week ahead. So GameStop had its earnings this past week. Got a big sell-off, but buyers came in on Thursday and pushed this thing back up. So here we're looking at the weekly chart for GameStop. Alright, so big move at the end of January. 483 was the intraday high. And next week sold off real hard, got all the way back down to 51 bucks, consolidated down in the 40s and 50s there for a little while. Back-to-back weeks into February, got to move higher. Inside bar pushes back up, got to push all the way up to about 350. Had that crazy day, 350 down to 125 in 30 minutes, and but bounced back. And then the last 2 weeks been selling off, just like AMC had. But like I said, into this last week, buyers came back and pushed this thing up. Did have like a pretty indecisive day Friday, closing down 1%, but we were still hanging out around this 186 fib level, 38.2 from the low at 257 up to 483, and we bounced off that 23.6, the 115 area, and both those 38 at 186 and then the 115 areas have been areas of interest that I've talked about in prior videos, and they've been holding so far. So we look at the daily here. You can see, right, we do have a lot of consolidation here around 115, corresponds to high volume in that area. Buyers come in at areas of high volume, and we held that level Thursday. Huge engulfing bar, pushed us higher, and Friday, did get a good size range. Friday on the move, 218 down to 163, but still closing right about that 186 level, right? So Thursday, the high broke it, but the close did not, and then Friday again basically closed right real tight to it, also closing right about the 9 EMA right now. Haven't been able to get above it. The 9 EMA had downtrended off the earnings, but it's moving sideways right now, so we could see some consolidation back in here to the 150s going ahead until buyers are able to push this thing up higher. They off their earnings, they did have they didn't release guidance, but they did reshuffle their executive team, definitely gearing towards digital asset platforms, a game streaming service, moving away from the retail side. But the retail, they did look at their foot traffic increasing as stores open up. But I think the addition of Jenna Owens as the COO and Ryan Cohen, the investor from Chewy, is definitely the right steps to become the online commerce platform for the gaming industry. So if we just jump now to the 1 hour chart, we can see here, the prior in this week, we really held this 9 EMA downtrending, so pretty significant downtrend. Earnings came out here Tuesday afternoon, still the 9 held, got a big sell off into the day, but we do have this kind of hammer candle here, poked down into the 110s. Buying support came in after hours, kind of, a significant amount of volume after hours. If you look at the prior days, not much, but here green candles came in, pushed us to that 9 EMA, but pre-market on Thursday came in, sold off, sell-off continued, but right at the open, we retest that 115 area. I think we only got down to 116, 117. Buyers came in and set this thing back up, quick crossover. The EMAs consolidated mid-afternoon, pushed us higher, got back above the 200, gap up in pre-market, and then got pretty indecisive up here in the 200, 220 range, which there is some volume there in the upper 200s, and you also are corresponding right here with the 61.8 fib. We did consolidate between 180 and the 220s for about a week, so there is considerable volume there that we would have to push through to go higher. That didn't come in Friday, sold off, but we pulled back into the 186 area, and then we got quite a bit of the moving averages here consolidating, right? So you like to see a consolidation of the moving average, and then an explosive move either higher or lower off those. But with this, the 9's kind of downtrending, but it's on top, 22 and the 50, 200 above, still acting as that resistance area. And then here we'll just jump over to Yahoo Finance, look at some options for the expiration on April 1st. And so left side's calls, right side's puts. And if you look at the concentration, here of the interest, right? $200 area, definitely an interest on the calls. Kind of corresponds with the puts over here being a high mark, and then the other area, where was it for the puts? Yep, right here at 150. So a lot of people betting, basically a $25 straddle from where we're at. I mean, it's at 180, but $20-$30 either way is kind of the expected move this week. And we also do have some concentration on the calls all the way up to 220. So they're also looking at maybe that area of volume above that we couldn't break through this last week. So that it would imply options are looking at a 15-20% move on GameStop next week before the close on Friday. And with that, we'll hop back over to Thinkorswim and go to AMC, his fellow Wall Street Bets play. So last Friday, if we go to the daily, AMC closed at I believe right here, yep, 13.93. Couldn't get above that $14 area to cause a lot of strikes to hit. So we get that sell off on Monday, Tuesday, AMC followed GameStop on its earnings down lower for Wednesday. Sold us all the way off to the $9 area. Talked about in prior videos again. We had a lot of volume here at 9 in the upper 8s. Because we did get down to 8.7, I believe, after hours. And Thursday, same thing with GameStop. Buyers came in, pushed us back up, got us all the way back up to that 9 EMA. But couldn't close above the 38.2 fib, which we struck once here back at the end of February. So that's been an $11 area, has been an area of interest, just like the upper 8s have, consolidated around there. But we do have a lower volume area above $11, right? So $11 is kind of just acting as a wall right now. And if we can get the buying interest above $11, we can quickly go back into the 12s. And then if we make a move to $13, we do have a little gap here on the move from last weekend. So but daily right now we still got the 9 EMA downtrending us, 22's flat, 50's kind of picking up. So we could have some indecisive trading here this week, maybe some more consolidation between $11 and $9 to tighten up the moving averages, maybe get less volume, the VCP pattern from Mike Minervini. Get some consolidation and then get the break higher or lower, following that up. So we'll just go down here to the hourly now. So pretty significant downtrend from the Friday move. Buyers came in here. You see it's 78.6. Wicked 1, 2, 3 times, and got close above 8.9. Pushed us all the way back up. 200 still acting as resistance. Also, we do kind of have this the low here from Monday acting as a level 2, the upper 11s, 11.8. We wicked it twice here pre-market on Friday. Got a considerable sell-off Friday off the open, and then pushed us down. $10 was acting as support later day Friday afternoon, but we couldn't break through that 9 EMA. See, we tried to push it again here after hours to look to see if Monday pre-market, if $10 areas will continue to act as support moving forward. And then we'll look here back at AMC's options as well. So same setup, left side's calls, right side's puts. And then you see quite a bit of interest again here on the calls at $11 area. A lot of people are looking at the same thing. So the $11 area is the wall. Puts are corresponding with that. It's high volume there as well. And then you basically a whole dollar move all the way up to 12. And then you can see that here down, $2 move lower down to $8. So here we got basically a $2 spread, which is quite a bit of volume for the calls and puts both ways for the direction. So that's basically corresponding to a 20% move as well for AMC this week that the market is looking at. So that could be considerable swings either way. Let me know in the comments where you think both AMC and GameStop are going for the upcoming week and in the future, whether you think we're still going to get that squeeze. We'll just have to continue to wait and see, right? So just take it one day at a time, do what the chart's telling you, and play accordingly with your risk and reward. So that's all I got for you guys. Let me know if you guys got anything in the comments. Is there other companies, stocks you want me to look at? please let me know. Appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the video, and I'll see you in the next one.